Welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. Thanks for watching the replay, and if you're coming on live in a moment, you'll get to see me too. Alright, waiting for everybody coming in the room. Checking. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the folks to join us. So if you're on the replay, bear with me for a couple of seconds whilst I get everybody in the room. And alright, back again. Welcome to my scope. This is the Perry 10K Share-a-thon, and I'm about to, whoops, tripod's a bit. Tighten that up, whoops, right, there we go. There it is. Carolina, nice to have you here. I'm waiting for the rest of my Perry 10K crew to come in. So Perry 10K, Cindy, there we go. There's all the crew. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is the Perry 10K Share-a-thon for Wednesday, March 2nd. Let's track that for a second. Okay, before we get started, 4 things. Make sure you follow me on Periscope. You can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me? So, can everybody else hear me? So I'm seeing someone said they couldn't hear me, so I'm just double checking. Kristen, you can't hear me. You can hear me fine. Okay. Kristen, maybe you want to restart your phone. It's possible. Oh, Kristen, yeah, duh. Kristen, yes, we're going to talk. We're going to meet. We'll cross paths. Maybe quit and start again. Can someone type that in? Because if she can't hear me, I'm not going to be able to help her. So I can just let her know to quit and restart the app. It might reset. So 4 things. Please make sure you're following me on Periscope if you're not already doing so. Thank you. Everybody telling me you can hear me. I appreciate that. Second thing, please share this out on Twitter if you're not already doing so. And third, make sure you follow me on, make sure it's out on Periscope. Ah, there you go. Thank you. I'm glad you could hear Kristen. Yes. I was trying to tell you, of course, which is pointless when you can't hear me, to quit and start the app again, or to quit the stream. Start again. Please make sure that you follow me on Periscope. Swipe right, swipe up, or tap the guy in the corner so you follow me. Second, make sure you share this out on Periscope, actually on Twitter, rather. Share your followers. They want to see this. Third, on Periscope to your friends and family because they'll get value from this. And fourth, make sure you're tapping the screen or writing in the comments. Keeps us all in connection and all going through. And Dr. G, just so you pop in, this is the Perry 10K Share-a-thon, one of the groups I'm very passionate about being part of. And today is our Wednesday Share-a-thon. And I'm going to give you the screen. And I already posted my title, but here's the run-up. This is perry10k.com. You've got perry10k.com/join. Is that right? Join or apply? I forget which one it is. If you go to perry10k.com/ perry10k.com, period, you'll see the website of the group we are part of. It's a big group that we're developing. It's all like TED Talk, conversations, teaching, speaking. It is joint. Thank you for that. Miss Katya putting that in. This is the Share-a-thon round 1. Play doesn't exist. Well, I heard somebody say it, so I wasn't sure. I didn't check it myself. Join is correct. Good. Glad I got it right. Thank you, Den Mother, Cindy Poe. Today's topic is how to find purpose and be authentic. So, Dr. G, good to have you in the house. And I'm leading off this round. There's 5 of us in the round 1, and there's going to be a round 2 coming up at the top of the hour. So I'm leading off now. I'm going to start talking in about 30 seconds of my own explanation, but I'll give you a rundown. Myself, again, closer. I'm leading off, followed by Tamara Barber, who's known as Extreme Teen Leaders. Then our own Steph with an F, Renat, who's following us. Carolina Rayburn, my buddy in Periscope, Perry 10K. And most of us have the same name except for Tamara, so you find us by our handles and our names. And then wrapping up the rear end, it's like a gentleman leading off and a gentleman wrapping up. It's the master himself, Michael Cinquino, who's coming in, who's the master photographer from New York. Haven't seen him in the scope yet, but he'll be wrapping up this round and handing over the keys to round 2. So I've seen Stephanie and Carolina. I think I saw Tamara. So that we can have them wave at you as well. All right, just get my tripod set up. There we go. So if Michael or Tamara are here, please put in some emojis so that way I know you're here and you know they're. Steph, I know you're here, Steph. You've already been putting the emojis. You're already here. I was looking for Tamara and Michael because Tamara's up next, so I need to see her emojis too. Anyway, let's get started. Sorry, I've turned notifications off on my. I put Do Not Disturb rather on my phone, so I don't see notifications. But my computer's telling me stuff which is behind the screen, so I'm looking behind you to see stuff. Anyway, let's get on top. So thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing this out. Let's get people in the room and get this pumped up. Hey, good to see you, Lorelei. Actually, no, you changed your name, didn't you? It's good to have you in the room too. So let's get to it. How to find purpose and be authentic. This actually was my suggestion in the list of things we want to talk about. So I do have some juice on this and agenda and conversation. So let me get some pieces on the table for you. First of all, as I said before, if you don't think you have a purpose, touch your chest, feel your heart. If you can feel it, you have a purpose. And if you have that, that's still it. Yes. If you feel your heart is beating, which it should be if you're watching my scope, then you've got some reason to be here. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Richard Buck said in the book Illusions, there's a way to find out if your mission on Earth is finished. If you're still here, it isn't. So you've got to get busy. So if you're watching the scope, you're in the right place. Hey Donna, nice to have you in this scope. And there's Tamara, just saw Tamara pop in. So Tamara's number 2 on the list, and she's coming up after me. There you go. So the only person I haven't seen yet is Michael. So hopefully Michael will be here soon, but he isn't on till most of the way around the hour. So this is the Perry 10K Shareathon. So those who are just joining me, that's what we're doing, and we're getting lots of stuff. So let me get my message in here first before I show you everything else. Thanks for coming in, by the way. And if you're just joining the scope, please share this out. Let's spread the word, get the life and love of people in here. So you're cryptic, nice to have you here. So a couple of things. Nice to see you, critic. By the way, it's B-A, not B-E, just saying, because I'm not a fruit. and on the West Coast, that's be dangerous to say that out loud. To change the context slightly. So thanks for coming in. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Okay, you're all here, which is good. You're okay. You're in the room. You're in the room, so good to have you here. No problem. It's all good. And I'm just watching to see if Michael shows up in the list, because Michael's the only person that hasn't shown up at round 1 yet. But it's the top of the hour, so you can still join us. And Finland's in the room. I love it. It's so cool. So how to find purpose to be authentic? They kind of go hand in hand. Nice to be here too, so nice to see you as well. I've taught a workshop about this 6-7 years ago called Discovering the Purpose, or no, Revealing the Purpose of Your Heart, because the purpose of your heart is always in you. It's just a matter of revealing it. So I'm going to give you a couple of keys from that to give you some value. And if you want to go further, reach out to me, because I have a whole program that you can use, that I can send you. Yes, Los Angeles. You are? So I'm seeing that. Jesper, you're in? Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles too. There's a couple of keys. First of all, you can discover what you're here for very easily. Yes, it isn't that hard. There are books out there and other things out there, but let me give you some keys that get you started. First of all, it's what drives your passion. What is it? Whatever it is you do that makes a difference, impact, positive, inspiration, as long as it covers 3 things. It makes you feel good, it contributes to the world, and in fact, it will live on after you. Those are 3 things I would include, if not more, as requirements to discover your purpose. It lifts you up and inspires you, it inspires and transforms other people's lives, and it makes a difference on the planet that outlasts you. Those 3 things will be important things to know about finding your purpose. You probably know some things that you do in your life that already fit those criteria. That's a good start. Now, to find what is your purpose. Now, sorry, let me rewind 1 slight second there. Purpose is not one thing only for the rest of your life, usually. For some people, it is from the get-go. You say, this is what I'm here for. Some musicians, their whole life is about music. And even in that, it might change about which instrument, which music style, which way they go from singing to writing to producing, whatever that is. But for many people, and I know for myself, my purpose is something that evolves. I already have seen signposts and flags ahead indicating my work is going to expand to a new area. Even though I've been doing this for a while, and my purpose is very clear. Purpose evolves, exactly. And it does tend to have layers, because what happens is it's kind of like you have, Timiko, nice to see you too, welcome here. So having your clarity of what you're here for is important, because then it starts opening the door to bigger and better. And that for me is what being authentic is. Because some of us have spent years, yes I did, being one of the sheep, to being fitting in the herd, to being trying to do the job because somebody else said I should do it. And it's not the truth. The truth is that it's about really being clear of what you're here to do, and it may bring you out of the crowd. Sometimes the hardest thing about living a purpose and to find it, be authentic, is to be absolutely willing to walk out in the field alone, leaving the herd behind. And I've had to do that myself, and I know it's not easy. And if you're doing it, I support you, I appreciate you, and I know you're one of the people like myself who are living our truth, our mission in the world. So it's important to do that. And for most of us, it's not about working in a corporation. Sorry. There's security there. It's also like being in a jail, so it was both ways. Sorry. Was that out loud? For most of us, our purpose, which I'm talking about, is something unique to our individual soul. It may look like other people's, but it's always our unique spin. And watching the people who are coming up in this next hour, actually 2 hours for the two different rounds of the Periscope Shareathon, like Katy Perry, yeah, you might like Katy Perry, but you're not going to be like her. You'll be different from her. Unique for everyone. Thank you for that, Tamara. Someone says, everyone's speaking in the next hour for certain, and the next hour after that, because it's 2 hours of the share-a-thon. Every one of us is different. We have a passion to serve, but it's not about being like somebody else. Like, I'm in the area of love and relationship. I mean, my mission, my purpose, my service is helping clients, my audience, heal their hearts, track what they want. There are, in Los Angeles alone, I've met up with at least 35, 40 relationship coaches, dating coaches, matchmakers, those sort of people. And Ro, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Those people are all different. So you can have, okay, we've got a Katy Perry Lovers Fest in here. Nothing to do with this scope, but that's okay. There's so much diversity in who we are and what we learn. My life path is very different from everybody else's in this arena, if on the planet. So when we have a meetup once in a while of the relationship coaches, and at first I was like, oh my God, we're all the same. No, we're not. We're very, very different. And that, for me, is what it's about to live your purpose. It draws you out from the crowd and gives you uniqueness and expresses who you are. I'm trying to think one of the things I was going to speak about. There's one more piece that was in there about purpose. Being authentic. Or being authentic. Here's one of the things about authentic. You can be authentic, absolutely, for living your truth, speaking your truth, expressing your truth. And when you start doing that, your purpose tends to be in alignment with it. It's kind of interesting, like multi-sided jewel when you express yourself. So, yes, Tamara's going to be up after me in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, in fact. Thank you for that critic, putting it up. So Tamara, make sure you're following her because she's going to be up after me in about a couple of minutes. So I'm just make sure I have enough information to give you, and then I can hand over to her. So let me just cut back, by the way. Yes, she's next. I'm just going to give you the... There we go. So again, running order for this afternoon. This is the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to finish on my list, but that's okay. You can reach out to me if you want help. There it is. How to find purpose and be authentic. I just kicked off the top of the hour. Miss Tamara's coming after me, and she should go set up now, probably. You've got like a minute left, unless you can do it quicker than that. And it's round one. So it's myself, followed by Miss Tamara, then Stephanie after her, then Carolina, and then finally Michael, who is the granddaddy, coming in the back end of this scope. And I haven't seen him on here yet, so hopefully he'll be here before we get too far into this round. But Tamara, Stephanie, and Carolina have all shown up in this scope, so I know they're all here. I'm just checking when Michael comes in too. Yes, Steph, she's going to be up after Tamara. So, coming on my turn off the hour, and I'll make sure that there's Carolina, there's Stephanie. I love it. Ready, press the button. Awesome. Okay, so I've got about 30 seconds left. So, team leaders, Tamara, would you like to go set up and get going? And then I'll be watching you guys like the rest of you, and I'll invite everybody to follow. So again, if you're not following me, whoops, put it back over there. If you're not already following me, please make sure you are following me on Periscope, so I can then lead you into the next scopes. And that's really the end of the session for me, because I've got yes, thank you. Perry10k.com is the website. You can get more information. Marlene, nice to see you here. And yeah, that's it. I'm just waiting now because it's 10 of the hour. Check us out, bros. Yes, absolutely, Steph. My pleasure, my joy. How do you do that? You're live and you're on my scope? Oh, you're running two devices? You're showing off now. All right, so apparently Tamara's live because she just told me. So we're going to switch across and watch her because it's 10 after the hour, and keep watching all of us. We're going to be teaching some good stuff about purpose and being authentic. Whew. All right, signing off. Thanks for watching. Follow Tamara, follow me, and I'll show you to Tamara. All right? Take care of yourselves. I'll be back. Bye.